Hello everyone, I am Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 17, Week 5, Day 5. So today we got ourselves the Bounty Hunter troop for the Midnight Kingdom. Unfortunately, this does not actually give a Kingdom Star to Midnight. It could bring you closer to it if you're missing some of the options. However, if you have absolutely everything from Midnight, it actually doesn't get another star due to the earlier levels requiring multiple troops. And this being the 15th out of 16th. So unfortunately, no actual upgrade there. But, of course, new bounty troop. As far as what it does, it's set up pretty similar to the Mimic. Obviously, it's actually even called that. Actually, where's this thing? Right over here. It is the Death Trap Mimic. It has one of a billion different abilities, similar to the standard Mimics or the Horde Mimic. It creates either 9 skulls, or creates 7 Doom Skulls, or creates 5 Uber Doom Skulls, so 3 different skull ones, or explodes all the skulls, or devours a random enemy, so still has the devour, which is nice, which actually quite beneficial with the skulls, or death mark a random enemy. In the main game, I would say this is probably never going to be used at all. However, for a skull spam bounty hunter team, which we're getting inching ever so closer to being able to actually do, this is actually going to be viable. It has 4 different things that help you directly with skull damage, with the other 2 being a mana accumulation option and a potential just free kill off a death mark. So this has a lot of potential going forward. 2 different insta-kills, 1 mana accumulation option, 3 different ways to do skulls, 4 of which are all skull beneficial. So very interesting to see how this pans out. I personally won't be going down skull build quite yet for Bounty Hunter. But honestly, once we finally do get a 4-time skull spam build, well, I guess technically 3, and then the other one's the bounty captain. Once we do eventually get that, I do feel like Death Trap Mimic will be one of those 3 troops that's on the team. Though, of course, we're just plopping him on the team to just exist in the Takaraki build, as per usual. However, I believe an actual skull spam team for Bounty Hunter will eventually exist with him. You technically still could now. I just feel like it's going to be slower than Takaraki at the moment, until we get, like, one other really good option. Anyways, I can't remember. Is it tier 3 or tier 4 for Bounty Hunter? We'll do tier 3 and see what happens. I don't think tier 4 matters much as armor. If we can get it with tier 3, we'll do it with tier 3. But yeah, we're going to be going as far as we can go in Bounty Hunter today, I'm pretty sure. We'll use up every last battle we have off of tier 3, and if we need more later, then we shall. But anyways. Also, what was that? A little chest set? Hey, a treasure chest set. But anyways. Alright, so, what's my mail right now? Oh, this is all the XP booster. We got to use one today. Okay, anyways, let's go and, should we just start with Bounty Hunter? I guess so. I think it was, like, slightly showing a team earlier for it. That's the same thing that it always is, but I was kind of mentioning it on stream earlier. Oh, I can't put it until I, have a whole full team. Okay, well, fine. I'll go put a Mimic on it, and then we'll go and copy it, and we're good to go. Alright, anyways, let's go use this thing. What am I looking for? Oh, wait, do we actually have to get tier 4 to get it maxed? Wait. Hold up. Bounty. Not there. Hold up, I forgot. Tier 3 is not enough copies unless you double orb. Oh no, do we want a double orb? We could. I don't stick with single orb. Easy, I believe. Wait. No, that's still enough to... Yeah, it's the difference between double orb and single orb. Because if I do it right now, it gets it to, yeah, it's the difference. Okay, yeah, I'll do the extra tier then. Might as well. Alright, Guild Tower of Doom. No, go back to other thing. Go back to Bounty Hunter. Get herself our other tier. Only 200 gems, not too bad. Go to upgradable. And now let's go get this thing fully upgraded. Oh wait, never mind. This is the double orb spot. Duh. Gosh. Too many other modes. I'm forgetting how Bounty Hunter even works. But yeah, we're going to go for the double orb then. So we'll get it to Legend. We'll get it to Mythic. Because we're going lowballing it with Tier 4. Tier 4 is the tier that's the lowest you could do to get it completed. Oh, it even gets Stealthy. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Stealthy has potential on it. It's actually not bad. It's kind of funny. Out of every Horde Mimic in the game, or every Mimic in the game, this is the strongest. Also, someone was mentioning in chat earlier. I need to go say hello to all of chat. But yeah, Death Trap Mimic is a really cool name for a Mimic. And honestly, out of every Mimic in the game, it is by far the strongest by a mile. Even more so than Horde Mimic. The Horde Mimic was never made to be good. But anyways, if anything, honestly, even normal Mimic is almost better than Horde Mimic. It's so bad. But anyways, where was it going? Let's go grab the team. I guess we technically already have it on copy paste, but I feel like I don't because we just upgraded it. Also, I just realized we don't even use purple, so that's convenient. That's why you normally minus purple. There's the base team doesn't, so sometimes you just don't have to at all. Oh yeah, we're already done with Tower of Doom, by the way. We finished that last night, so we don't even need to worry about this. We're done with our own battles. The guild's done with their battles, and then it's just everyone still doing more for some reason. But if they wish to, we're currently ranked 22, I guess. There's just like so like non-existent amount of rewards for doing that though. But anyways, let's go and do some bounty hunter games. Bounty, fight. For the earlier fights, you can run an AoE team. I am tempted. Tempted. Should we go for it? If so, we replace out Tagaraki for AoE. Probably for like a Tesla or something. Or even Hero to do something. I don't know, what would be the quickest way? I assume just Tesla then. If we're going to do this, we should do Tesla second slot. I'm just going to do a Tesla build real quick. We're going down the Tesla route. This should be fine even with a tier 4. This is a bit sketchier with a tier 4, but I believe it does work with a tier 4. What do I minus? I don't use purple, but none of these are minus purple, so here I have minus green. More important to give Tesla mana than to minus that. Oh, there we go. Alright, we'll run this for the first 19 fights, and then on the final, obviously, we'll switch back to the good old Tagaraki build. Just double checking. This should save 24 times. We're only getting 6 times less due to the exclusion of a 4th bounty troop. Definitely make sure you don't exclude the bounty captain, as he has the full 6 times bonus. Or sorry, the doubled bonus. So he's actually getting us 12 times of that 6 times. But anyways, I don't think we need to change anything else. Let's roll with it. Anyways, hello everyone! Let me start all the way from the top. Hello, where are we? Hello Isabel. Hello Mark. Hello Sonny. Hello Nightmare. Hello Tyrion. Let's see. Hello Daddy Shark. Hello Supernova. Hello Chad. Hello Minnie. Hello Yeah. Hello hello Lester. Hello hello Logic Slayer. Hello William. Bill Warhammer. Hello Supernova. Hello Logic Slayer. Hello Imperial and hello Vernas. Welcome. Alright, let's go do some bounty hunter. Yeah, I plan to use up all of our sigils today. Obviously, we'll still have more bounty hunter to do after today. No, we'll use up all that we have right now. Get those in. Finish out most rest of it tomorrow. And we're going to be streaming a little bit weirder time on Sunday as well because of the Super Bowl. Probably starting around 4, which is like 4 hours earlier than normal. So whatever time we normally stream 4 hours prior to that. That's mostly due to Super Bowl. Also, tomorrow, midday, we'll be doing the rest of Power World. We should be able to finish the game tomorrow, I think. We'll find out. I'm going to try to start pretty early. I'm going to aim for like 8 or 9 a.m. and literally just go all day, so probably like a 10-ish hour stream. But yeah, the goal is to, within that time, hopefully finish the game. Not sure if we can, but that is the target. And as Isabel mentions, if anyone wants to join the guild, we do still have 1 spot left, by the way. Anyone on PC Mobile? Bounty is always all weekend. It is always a 3-day long event. From Friday till Sunday. Well, technically till Monday reset. Yeah, it's 3-day long. Every event that starts on Friday always goes for 3 days. I don't think there's any exception to that. Not that I'm aware of. But every event in this game that starts on a Friday always goes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Or, you know, the whole 3-day weekend period. Just getting good Valraven luck. Great to see. But we're only going to be running Tesla build until we get to the final fight. If we did it the entire time on the final fight, we'd lose too many points. I think you can if you go for like a tier 6. But with a tier 4 and tier 5, you do have to start running an actual build by the time you hit the final fight. Mostly because you'd be giving up too many points otherwise. If you wanted to go super quick, you can run something like this and just do it the whole time. It requires spending like almost 1,000 gems though, which is a little pricey. Especially in the current gem economy of the game. So many things to use gems on. Oh, you're not getting like any mana there. Luckily, one thing that helps a huge amount is the enchant. Even if you don't get anything from explode, enchant goes a very long way. 2 mana per turn is a lot of mana over time. Especially when it's across your entire team for 8 mana per turn. Not counting infinite loops, it's just so much mana, comparatively, to like what you can even swipe off of a board on a given turn. As even if you surge a 3-peer with a +2 banner, that's 8 mana. That's the same equivalence that enchant gives per turn for just existing. It is so much mana. Hey, we never got to try this new Horde Mimic yet. Go, do something. Go play Stephmore. Honestly, that's probably one of the least useful things it does. I wouldn't say the least. Like, obviously, if it gets a kill at a higher range fight, like, that's really good. But, oh no, it really depends. Like, if you miss with skulls, that'd be worse than death marking, I guess. So the absolute worst it could do is do any amount of skull spam and miss, which we'll do pretty often, given the numbers that it does. Because I think one of them is only 5 Uberdoom Skull. 5 Uberdoom Skull is almost guaranteed you're gonna miss. You might as well just be giving the enemy 2 Skull Peers. Yeah, we'll use them on occasion. See what we can do this week. I'm not sure if we'll be using them going forward, but at some point if we ever do a Skull Spam Bounty Hunter build, we will. I'm just not sure we'll ever see the day of Skull Spam Bounty Hunter. I do really want to see it, though. It will eventually be viable enough compared to Dothraki. Dothraki is just a big hill to get over, though, just because of how much boost ratio it has and how much overall value it gets. I almost forgot. Ogre's moves back to first slot whenever it gets moved. I almost always just use it in first slot by default, though I kind of forgot that's even a feature on the thing. For Bounty Hunter, tier 4 with 2 blue orbs ends up working out pretty well. Oh, we didn't get it. Come on, Tesla, get your mana. Your last few fights before you're retired for the rest of the weekend. Final fight until you're retired. So hopefully this final fight isn't anything annoying. I always say that, but honestly, the last year of Bounty Hunters, or even slightly longer than that, has all been pretty tame. Honestly, ever since we had that 2 Glaceon week, I don't think we've had a single... Oh no, you dare run! Oh! Does that ruin it? I think it does. Oh no, we might have to buy tier 4. That's really unlucky. That is really unlucky. We're not even on the final fight yet. Oh, you just got pizza? Nice. It actually got away. Wait, we got the sigils though. They didn't fix it. Oh, it didn't run away. Oh, we're fine, we're fine. They didn't fix the runaway glitch. I thought they did. I could have sworn they did. But no, they didn't fix the runaway glitch thing that came in when Terror was added to the game. So, okay, we're fine, we're fine. False alarm. We got our sigil still. We shouldn't, but we did. Anyways, what am I doing? Tigraki. Tigraki. Also gotta change our banner to Tigraki. Tigraki. That, I think. Yeah, something like that works. There we go. Could go double brown, but I'll go double red. I want the Tigraki mana. Anything else I need to change? We should be at 30 times. Oh yeah, what's the team we're up against? Bandit, that's nothing. Bonnie Rose can be annoying, but likely won't be long enough to. Ogre shouldn't be anything. Okay, this is fine. I guess the only slightly annoying thing is we're not going to be able to cast our Death Trap. In all fairness, we weren't really going to anyways. But, oh, I kind of wanted to mess with his cast a few times, but, oh, I guess we can after Ferret dies. Because you can get some free insta kills occasionally. I kind of want to try for that occasionally. Oh, I just realized, I actually haven't seen that really happen much yet. We just got a horizontal lightning bolt to hit a vertical lightning bolt and then trigger both of them. It's a mechanic that they're supposed to do pretty often, but honestly, I think it's the first time I've seen that happen. It's because it's very rare that you get exactly like 2 or 3 lightning bolts on the board. But that would actually be kind of funny as like a full chain reaction. If a horizontal hits a vertical, that hits a horizontal, that hits a vertical. Because you get a whole weird chain reaction of them. I don't mean when they like mass up when you're doing like 10 on the board at once. But I mean like 5 of them being on the board and somehow they all connect together. Would be really cool to see. That would almost never happen though. There's one big chain reaction without it just being a gigantic clump of them. Yeah, honestly, I think the time I went for that special at the Melting Pot was the last time they've ever ran that special. And gosh, did I utilize it. I think my bill, if they weren't running the special, but obviously I was trying to utilize it. But I think my bill, if they weren't running the special, would have been like 100 something with their prices at the time. I think it was like 20 or 30 bucks or something. But yeah, they never had a deal that good again. Like the all-you-can-eat fondue thing. Or not that I'm aware of anyways. But I definitely utilized the all-you-can-eat part of that. I actually tried every fondue they had there too. Even the vegan one. That's how desperate I was getting for new options. It was actually the first time I ever had vegan cheese. It was okay. Like if someone wanted to, if it was vegan and wanted to get it, like I would definitely eat in. But I don't know, it was good. Like you could definitely tell that it wasn't like proper cheese. But like the taste was still there. It's hard to describe if you've never had vegan cheese before. Like you know it's not cheese. But it actually is still, like, cheese satisfying. If that makes sense. Like, you know it's not cheese, but it's still, like, kind of cheese? Which I guess is almost all, like, vegan stuff. Like, of meats and stuff. Like, you know it's not. But it's like, it's adjacent to it. Do I have my own fondue set? I actually do, a little small one. I, like, never use it, though. Mostly because cleanup is the most annoying thing ever for a fondue set. To such a degree that I would sooner eat out than have to clean it. Especially because I don't have a dishwasher, which makes it even more annoying. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I do have a dishwasher. It hasn't worked in like 8 years. So I technically do and don't have a dishwasher. I have one in the sense I own one. I don't have one in the sense I own a functional one. Yeah, having to clean a fondue set by hand is the most annoying thing ever. Especially if the cheese rests there and starts to, like, melt in. Or, you know, not melt in, but once it starts to, like, connect to the actual... I don't know, what would you even call that? Like, the bowl of the fondue pot. I'm trying to think of, like, what material that is. Did the home come with non-functional, like, everything? No. A lot of it, I think, was from a hurricane a long while back. Though when I got here, yes, a couple things were already broken. The vent in the bathroom, my ceiling fan, and, oh gosh, what do you even call it? The dishwasher in the, kitchen. All three of which to this day have still not been fixed. Mostly because all three of those things aren't really used. So they haven't really been fixed. If any were to be the first priority of those things, it would probably be the dishwasher, to be honest. It's also the most expensive, most likely, of those three things, though, which is the problem. But I'm not even sure. How much do dishwashers even go for these days? The bigger issue is, you know, you'd have to hire someone to go and, like, remove the other one. And ideally just install it, just because it'd be a lot more convenient if they were already getting someone to remove it. Almost Cheese sounds like a brand name. We need a dishwasher fun stream. Oh no, I don't really have that high a priority of getting a dishwasher. Doing it by hand's not that bad. Yeah, now that I think about it, I have not had a dishwasher since I was 12 years old. Or 13 years old. So I've actually gone like 16, almost 17 years now without a dishwasher. So more than... I've actually had a dishwasher... Or I haven't had a dishwasher for a longer period of my life than I have had a dishwasher. I just now realized. But yeah, I have not had a dishwasher for 16 years. Because I have had 2 houses in a row that have effectively not had a dishwasher. How do we know that we can just let the Valravens run away? I kind of should just kill the other one. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. You know what? We're actually going to cast this. And it did nothing wonderful. What did it even do, actually? Wait. Oh, I tried death marking it, but it has immune to death mark. I see what happened now. It tried to death mark the Valraven. I was going to say it did literally nothing, but that's because Valraven has immune to death mark. Does a mom count as a dishwasher? Oh no, honestly, as far as the silverware, I wash it more often than her. Mostly because I'm really picky with how clean the utensils need to be. I really hate when there's like any amount of grime or anything in between utensils. So normally she does like the plates and other things and I do all the utensils. Because I'm really paranoid, especially when it comes to forks. I do the same thing at restaurants, too. I always get a lemon to clean them off with. And then also clean off that clean off in case their lemons weren't that clean. I'll literally go through a whole process of lemon, then ice, then water. When I go to a restaurant to clean off the silverware. Because I don't trust that they've actually cleaned it off good enough. It's one of the few things I'm, like, really, really paranoid with. Eating utensils. But no, when I go to a restaurant, I will legit spend about 5 to 10 minutes cleaning just a fork. I'm not even kidding. In all fairness, you're just waiting for food anyway, so it works out. Let's see, we'll throw that one down. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, you can replace dishwashers yourself. It's just not something I would personally bother doing. So you could very easily do it yourself and install it yourself. That's something I would never bother with though. I would never trust myself to do an appliance like that. Just in case. If I ever did, I know for sure there'd be like some kind of water leak like literally a month later. In that exact location. I should take that yellow first. And just look up how on YouTube. I still feel like I would mess it up. It'll be a bolt or something else you have to tighten and it won't be tight enough or something similar. Hello, Draco. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I forgot you have stealthy. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. I didn't realize that until just now. I can't actually Tagraki him directly. Somehow this is the first fight where that was relevant. But, yeah, you can't actually do it to him. You always have to save him for last because of that. Am I level 50 in Power Word yet? No, are you? Because, gosh, you're playing a lot if you're already level 50. I think I'm level 45 right now. Though I hope to be level 50 by the end of tomorrow's stream. But are you already level 50? Because, oh wow. Let's see what that down. Oh, your thing's crashing every 5 minutes? Oh no. That's not good. It could be an old unpatched bug, because I think the Xbox version is a little bit behind where Steam is. I'm not sure by how much. Because the way that they update Xbox, I believe, is a little bit different than how they're updating the Steam version at the moment. But oddly enough, I haven't had any issue with the game crashing. Even more surprisingly, I have not soft-locked a single time. I have somehow gotten out of bounds like a dozen times, though you always were able to find your way back in. There's quite a few ways to cheese back in. But I have never soft-locked or crashed a single time yet. The worst I had is the game froze for like 5 seconds, then unfroze. It was just processing something and got very confused, apparently. But then got unconfused. So hello, the code. Welcome, welcome. Would you explain the boss troops for you? How many bosses can you have in a team? And what are the benefits of maxing them out? As far as boss troops, as far as which? Like the ones that actually have boss next to their name? There's no limit to how many boss troops you can have on your team, though most of them have a very high mana cost, so normally you don't want to put too many on your team, as you need at least some amount of mana accumulators to get the mana. But there's no limit. You could technically go 4 of a boss troop if you really wanted to. As far as... what was the other part of the question? What are the benefits of maxing them out? Pretty much the same as any other troop. There are a few exceptions to that, like Zolgoth. Or no, never mind. Zolgoth's from Karkaroth. So, yeah, all of them still count for Kingdom Upgrade, just like any other troop. So maxing them is more so just if you actually plan on using it a ton, or if you need it for a Kingdom Upgrade. But boss troops are basically just mythics. with one really big weakness. There are troops that can hit them for 5 times damage. There's a whole category of troops that do 5 times damage to bosses. And boss troops are almost a bad thing in a sense. Not in that they're bad. Most boss troops in the game are pretty solid, like as far as usability. But they have a really big weakness to things that do 5 times damage to bosses. Whereas non-boss troops, of course, don't have to worry about that. The most recent line of Celestial Dragons is very much like that. The first set of dragons that we got were all boss troops, the Gem Dragons. But the second set that we got, I'm not sure if it was intended or not. They're all just normal mythics. And that actually makes them stronger, not weaker. Anything being classified as a boss actually just naturally makes it weaker, due to the fact that they have a hard counter of an entire troop category that now can do 5 times damage to them. I hope that answers your question. If you have anything else, let me know. Let's see. We'll throw that one in. Grab our mana. I'm surprised she has done it somewhere where we could have gotten full Tubraki mana. Though maybe not, because we'd have to have 4 reds horizontal for that to work. Because we're blocked on brown.
Mana surge.
I'll take our poke. You know what? I'm gonna try this for once. Nice, we actually got it. Yeah, honestly, I actually like this, the Death Trap Mimic. It's the closest we've gotten to a good bounty trip in a very long time. The only problem is, compared to the meta right now, there's no place where it fits. Like, what does it replace in this team? The best you could do is, I guess, Corpse Mirror replacement. Because it covers blue, but it minuses your yellow, unfortunately. That's like the closest thing it has, as far as taking away from something here. Or, you know, being able to be a permanent replacement. Because your last slot always has to be the new bounty captain. Which this week, of course, is the Mimic. But next time we have Bounty Hunter, it won't be. His viability is questionable. Oh, why did I do that? We already had one condition. Oh, we're halfway done with Bounty Hunter now. So I won't be able to finish the whole thing today. We need to wait till we get the rest of our sigils over the course of the weekend. Probably we'll finish on Super Bowl day. Did you know 7 characters from Scarlet and Violet are going into Smash Bros? What? The current version or some new one?
Mana surge. Mana surge.
A current version? Oh, that's interesting. That game hasn't gotten an update in a long while. Yeah, I haven't played Smash in a while. It's one of those games that after its initial release, I kind of just only play with friends after the fact. Like I don't generally play it that often otherwise. It's kind of weird that that game's still getting an update after this long. Oh, why'd I do that? I saw the lightning gem there, and I was thinking, oh, I'll go destroy it for extra mana. And then after I clicked, I very quickly realized, wait, I'm about to horizontal destroy into a horizontal destroy. You're gonna have your son do it.
Mana surge. Surge.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't really been keeping up with anything Nintendo related recently.
Surge.
Mostly because they kind of stopped doing anything until the Switch 2 comes out. Like, I'm pretty sure the only thing that's happening between now and Switch 2 that I'm even remotely interested from Nintendo at the moment is Thousand Year Door. It's the best Mario RPG ever made, as well as, honestly, just among one of the best Mario games. Not sure if I would say best for best Mario game, but definitely best Mario RPG. It was also the last good Paper Mario game. It's a type of game I really wish was made more often. The closest modern equivalence to it was Bug Fables, which came out a couple years ago. We played it on the channel.
Mana surge.
It's basically Thousand Year Door, but bugs. In a different storyline and a much smaller indie dev team. I wouldn't really say indie, but you know, smaller studio. Very small one.
Mana surge.
Like, it's a really good game format for doing an RPG. It's very rarely utilized.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
It'll be easier for everyone.
Surge. Surge.
I would love to have a turn, please. I wonder if to use this 5 times extra turn. So we almost just lost Ogress. I forgot that's even possible.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
If they added all the spirit things to Smash, I might go unlock them. It wouldn't take that long. I haven't done that mechanic in a while, but I think it takes like 10 minutes. Depends how many they added.
It'll be easier for everyone.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I just read everything that William just said. Didn't read it aloud though because it's a lot of text. So how did I misclick that hard? I was obviously trying to hit the lightning bolt there. That's a bit of a misclick.
It'll be easier for everyone.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
So I don't think I've ever double row misclicked in this game. Like, misclicked so hard that I moved like 2 rows far away from where I was supposed to be. It's always like a 1 row misclick. You'd have to really misclick to do a double one. Let's do it on mobile. I guess it would be a bit easier to accidentally misclick that hard, though. Even on mobile, I don't think I've ever misclicked that hard. I just realized we are so close to gaining that level.
Mana surge.
Actually, I might even have it by the end of this weekend. We're going to be running a bunch of Volkies tomorrow and Sunday. Wait, who am I casting right now? Oh, Corpse Mirror. I'm like, wait, what ability is that? Why are you letting me choose the board? But it makes sense, it's the only one on our team that can do it. A process of elimination, it has to be it.
Still, it'll be easier for everyone.
Mana surge.
Let's start our turn. Oh, I should have taken the blue skull thingy. And there we go. It looks like we'll reach almost 200,000 points. Not too bad. And then over the next 2 days, we'll be able to finish it out. I don't think we have enough points by tomorrow. I actually forget if Tier 4 does. It's like ever so slightly short unless you get Valor even look.
Mana surge.
But obviously by Sunday we'll have enough points. Oh, come on. We'll eventually get the right one. That final fight, this should not be a Valraven.
Surge.
Oh, I could have taken double skull to kill it as well. Oh well.
Easier for everyone.
I did exactly HP to kill with Corpse Mirror. The reason I did Tagaraki's, I wasn't sure if it was enough, but it was actually exactly enough. There's a lot of times I just mash click Corpse Mirror. The reason for this is just quicker. Unless you really need the mana in a given situation. Yeah, there we go. There's every bounty hunter reward except the final one. Which obviously we'll get tomorrow or Sunday. Oh, we should be able to get by tomorrow night. We're pretty much there. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and enter the code. We do have a fresh batch of codes. Unfortunately, not with 5,000 gold. They have 4,750 for reasons I do not know. Actually, we know why. It's exactly the difference of gold that should have been in the codes last month. Just a very weird number, to say the least. But here you guys go. That's not it. That's my thumbnail. Here you guys go. I'm gonna just copy paste it where the thumbnail text goes. That would not be correct. We might have a thumbnail tomorrow that's literally a redeem code. But there you guys go. There's the redeem code used on gemsword.com and beneath the game code section. Also, why on earth there's so many U's in that code? It gives a slightly different reward than normal. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 4,750 gold. What a weird number, still. But anyways, alright, let's go clear out the rest of the dailies. You know what? I'm just gonna use the XP booster on it. Because I'm probably not going to use it more optimally later. Because in all fairness, I'll be playing Power World and or sleeping. So I'm just going to activate it now, get some value. Because I do want to try to finish up Power World tomorrow. Because I won't have time to stream it Sunday. I just kind of want to finish it tomorrow. We're not going to be done with the game. But I want to be done with, like, you know, the base game, essentially. I would say the main storyline, but there isn't much of a storyline there. What am I looking for? I'm looking for cleanse medals. Let's go clear out all the dailies. Dungeon, fight, Stellarix, go. Oh, hello, Defiant. Welcome, welcome. Oh, whoops, I was still entangled. Not ideal. At some point, Stellax will be allowed to cast. At which point we will instantly win. Actually, it's doing pretty bad at getting mana right now. It's being surprisingly horrible at getting mana right now. Well, I clicked through the doors because we didn't hit, because we hit a trap. Wait, did we not hit a trap? Oh! Oh, yeah, I didn't do guess the door. Oh, sorry. I forgot. Staircase isn't a trap. It's a trap in the sense that if you click it, it makes you move up. But yeah, that was actually a guess the door scenario. Oh no, I didn't even realize it. I just always associate that blue door with a trap, even though it's not actually a trap. But I always think it is. So because of that, I was like, oh yeah, that's just a trap. I still don't understand why it exists. I didn't even realize that. Oh, I don't have a win condition here. I'm using first slot Stellax. I think it's quicker to restart, but it feels quicker to win. Could you summon again? Aha, you do damage. I need that. I don't have anything that does damage. You as a damage source that does like 0 damage is now our best damage source. Also, why on earth does this thing hit literal 0 damage? It hits 58 scatter damage. Why is that so low? Essentia is so bad. Essentia is carried entirely by the fact that dragons are good. That it gets so much value from that 50% mana start. Because otherwise, Essentia would be the weakest 50% mana start troop in the entire game. If it wasn't for the fact that the thing it gives 50% mana start to are dragons. Because its ability is the most abysmal thing I have ever seen. Everything about it is just bad. We don't have a task to do adventure board, right? Complete all battles on a single adventure board. Of course we do. On like one of the days where it's not that good to do all 3. This is the exact task we have. What tier did we purchase for Bounty Hunter? Tier 4 with 2 blue orbs. Is the route we went down. There's a couple ways to do it, but that's the one I most commonly do these days, personally. It saves the most amount of gems that way while still getting all rewards in a timely manner. Yeah, those trap staircases are scary. I've never accidentally misclicked one before, though. But you can misclick it and make it so you get less resources until you have to find a upward stair or downward stair or whatever the other one is that actually is more beneficial. So our other objective was actually to go do PvP, so I guess we actually have to do some PvP today. Which are actually good, because I think my rating's like nearly 0 like it was last time, so I actually do need to get some in. If I'm really far away, we're likely actually not going to finish our PvP on Sunday stream. I'm just going to do it during the Super Bowl. Because that's something pretty quick to just tap through. It would just be Stellax, quick kill build. Probably on purple, because I believe we have access to purple this week. I can't remember. Whatever color is easiest. Oh, so we still haven't maxed this class, by the way. One thing I do want to try doing before the end of Sunday is max this class. It's at level 97 or 97.5 right now. We are like literally there. By the time we finish all of our Volkies, I think we actually pretty much will be there. That's a level and a half on its own right there. But yeah, we are not ending Sunday's pre-Super Bowl stream until we are level 100. There's a chance we even hit it tomorrow night. What's kind of funny is we'll be level 100 on that hero class and level 1900 on our main hero class at the same time. Or, you know, our main hero. So we'll have a double level potentially tomorrow night. Alright, we did that, we did that, we did that. What other things? Okay, apparently wants me to go do some PvP. We'll do that if I could ever click the right area. I always click the middle thinking it gets you to PvP. It never does. It never stops me from clicking it. Wait, do I not have a team set up for anywheres? I don't think I do. And honestly, all these colors are awful. Hello, Eye of Argus team. I know for sure I have 4 Eye of Argus set up right here. I'm just gonna do this for 5 fights. You're still in Soulforge, by the way. Last few days to get him. Wait, it is this week, right? Not last week. I'm pretty sure it was this week. Otherwise, why would he be here? But yeah, he's still in Soulforge for like 3 more days. Well, technically 2 more days. Rest of today, tomorrow, Sunday. It's a really funny build. Hey, we actually got a pet. Oh, Isabel, how much time's left on our pet, by the way? I'm pretty sure it's not worth stalling here, especially since we're on an XP boost, though. But if it's only like a minute, then I guess we would. Oh, he killed it on his own. I didn't even take it. Oh, good. I did activate one. Perfect. Alright, that works out. Timer was done. Nice. That works out perfectly. Do I even need that? There's some kind of bird. Games. Bird. Bird. No, I already have bird. Obviously, we already have it, but I mean, we already have it max. How much PvP will I play this week? Enough to get all rating. I've been mostly doing bare minimum for PvP lately. The last few weeks. Which is just get all the rating rewards, because it's basically half a deep book plus a few other loot. I haven't really been doing more than that. And surprisingly, we still haven't fallen off of diamond rank despite that. But it also seems like a lot of other people slow down on PvP as well, which is probably why we haven't. It's not just us, it seems like across the entire thing, people have slowed down a bit compared to the first couple weeks to the month. Which I ended up mentioning earlier too. Like if you really wanted to climb up or anything similar, just wait a little bit. And now it's really easy. I'm pretty sure the top of leaderboard's still insane. But the middle and lower end of leaderboard's a lot easier now. Compared to the first couple weeks of it. You're in 3rd place with 27k. Yeah, there was 1 week the other week where I would have grinded it out if I would have known it was so low. Like 2 weeks ago, all I had to do was do 20,000 to get it. But I didn't have time during that day upon realizing it to actually go do it, unfortunately. So I didn't end up doing it. They only need like 21,000 for essentially a whole deep book. I'm curious how low mine is right now. It's high enough that I probably wouldn't grind for it. I want to say it's like 30-something thousand right now. Like, that's very doable, but I don't want to go out of my way for it, I don't think. Oh. Huh. It's 20,000 again. For 1st place this time, not 3rd. Wow, everyone slowed down. Like crazy, if that's the case. Alright, never mind. I might be going for 1st. Change original plan. Not right now, but during this weekend. Because that is such a free deed book. That is the freest deed book I've seen in a while. What am I doing? We did that, we did that. Before I forget, let me go buy my torches. I'm not going to use them tonight. Similar to yesterday's. However, we will use them tomorrow night, most likely. You know what? I'm going to throw down 50 for now. I think we'll be fine. If I throw 50 today, 50 tomorrow. We'll see where we are by tomorrow. And worst comes to worst, we can throw it 100 then. But anyways, what am I doing? I did that, I did that, I did that, I did that. Let me go do the current event. And by that, I mean the Fortune and Glory. You always got to make sure to do this daily while it's around. Saves you a bit of gems if you do it every day. Or I should say more so the inverse. It costs you a lot of gems if you don't do it every day. Oh yeah, we're going for first place. If that's going to be my leaderboard for PvP this week, we're going for first place this weekend. That wasn't originally going to be my plan, but that is such a free first place. That is the freest first place I have ever seen in all the PvP weeks we've had so far.
Mana surge.
Yeah, whatever I'm short of, we might not get it on stream, but whatever I'm short of, I'll just tap it during the Super Bowl. Between eating a ton of food. Because I have my whole lineup already planned out as far as food for Super Bowl. I think I mentioned it the other day as well. Getting barbecue from the good barbecue place nearby. Getting pizza from a place multiple miles away. I think it's like almost a 40-minute ride. That's the only place I know of even remotely close that has good pizza. Because there's just a lot of horrible places nearby for pizza near me. And aside from that, I was also going to get the cheese dip from Domino's. Because I could not go for it.
Mana surge.
So I think I've almost gotten a free pizza from them. Not because I ever order pizza, but because I always get those cheese dips. And it's right at that threshold of spending just enough money that you would qualify for getting their thing. Like their free thing. Though honestly, I'm not even sure if I would use it on their pizza. Their pizza tastes so bad. Though they do allow you to use it on other things now. They also changed it as of several months ago to allow you to stack coupons. Or not stack coupons. You're still only allowed to use one coupon. But you can now also stack it with their free thing. Before, your free thing would null your coupon. But now you can actually do both. And now that they have it for non-pizza, I feel like I would do it on their cheesy bread or something. Definitely not their pizza, though. They always have an offer, I think, for like 15% off. Which isn't that much, but you know, it basically covers tax. We did that. That's already over. Did we finish all the events? I guess it's some Volkey times. I wasn't going to do any Volkeys tonight, but honestly, we still got a 1-minute booster. Let's go do some. We're not going to do that many. If nothing, let's go do 2 Volkeys. We have 2 excess right now from the from the bounty hunter. Am I saying 7-Eleven pizza is bad? There's no 7-Elevens by me.
Mana surge.
Actually, that's not true. They have been starting to add some. But 7-Eleven has nothing on Wawa's. Wawa's are like 10 times better than any 7-Eleven. Not that 7-Elevens are bad. Wawa's are just superior. The problem is there's no Wawa's near me. We have something called Kangaroos, or whatever those things are. They're basically just worse 7-Elevens, which are basically just worse Wawas. Like, there's a whole hierarchy of gas station corner stores. And Kangaroos are like one of the lowest, I would say. And Wawa is like S+ tier. Unless they've gone down in recent years. I haven't been to a Wawa in like 5 years. Actually, I've literally not been... Actually, now that I think about it, it might actually be close to 7 or 8. I have not been in a Wawa since college. Now that I think about it. Nor a 7-Eleven. So who knows, maybe 7-Elevens have improved a bit. Oh, we got an orb. Never mind, just disappointment. Isn't that every orb? Why even expect anything from them? And there goes the timer. But anyways, guys, I think we might end it here for now. Tomorrow night, we have a couple goals. We will be finishing up pretty much the rest of Underspire with like 40-something torches or 50-something torches. Aside from that, I'll be finishing up Bounty Hunter. A lot of finishing up tomorrow. We'll be finishing up, actually, we'll be doing a lot of things tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a pretty big stream tomorrow night at our normal time, 8 p.m. Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now. We'll be finishing the rest of Bounty Hunter. We'll be finishing, most likely, the rest of Underspire, or pretty close to it. We'll be finishing level 1,900, most likely. And we will be finishing, most likely, also level 100 hero class. So there's going to be 4 things. We're going to finish Nightweaver to 100, hero class to 1,900 milestone, and both the 2 going events of Underspire and Bounty Hunter. Most likely. Underspire might be slightly short, but as long as we don't get trolled too heavily, we should. And of course, we'll make more progress on this. We definitely won't be able to finish it, though. But let me go buy my dragon to still need more. Another dragon for the pile. Another dragon for the pile. I think tomorrow we could buy the last two, and then the day after that, we could probably get the golden version. And we'll be good to go. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'll catch you guys soon. I will be streaming Power World all day tomorrow if you guys want to see end game of that. As far as the beta is concerned, we'll be doing a bunch of end game content for that. Probably do a bunch of breeding, a bunch of dungeons, a bunch of catching, do all the last end game bosses, and hopefully completely finish out that game tomorrow. That is the goal. We're going to be starting pretty early. I want to say like 8 or 9 in the morning. And then we're going to be going all day until Gems of War stream. And then on Gems of War, we'll do everything we just mentioned. And we'll go from there. And then the day after, we'll be streaming a little bit earlier because the Super Bowl will probably be starting 4 hours earlier than normal. And doing what we normally do on Gems of War, just 4 hours earlier. Because I'll be doing Super Bowl stuff later on. But anyways, guys, stay safe out there. Catch you guys soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Best of luck with everything. And goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching as always. Greatly appreciated.